Let's talk vinyl.
Indie rocker Mike Fox is cracking open his record collection, one album at a time. If you're listening on a regular podcast app, you'll get the vinyl talk, but if you want the full experience, music and all, smash that link in the show description and tune in on Mixcloud. Here's your host, Mike Fox.
Greetings, vinyl enthusiasts and high-resolution sound aficionados. It's time for us to convene and discuss the most exquisitely rocking form, that is, of music consumption available. Let's talk vinyl. I'm your host, Mike Fox. Now today, I'm going to talk with you about the final single by The Police, which, by the way, you probably already heard it. That is, if you are listening on Mixcloud. This was a re-recording of their 1980 hit, Don't Stand So Close to Me. It was re-recorded as a new version in 1986 as part of their Every Breath You Take, the singles compilation. It was a response to the label's desire for a new track to promote their greatest hits album. But the original plan of The Police was not to release a greatest hits album with a twist. In July of 1986, guitarist Andy Summers, drummer Stewart Copeland, and bassist and lead vocalist Sting reunited in the studio to record a brand new album that was supposed to be a follow-up to Synchronicity. But only one song was recorded. The plan was to re-record all their classic hits. Now, since the original Don't Stand So Close to Me was such a massive hit, they chose to remake that song. Now let's start with the 1980 version. It was the lead single from their third album, Zenyatta Mondatta, and blended reggae rhythms with rock. The song's lyrics sparked conversations about an inappropriate teacher-student relationship. Sting, who had been an English teacher before his music career had started, drew inspiration from this background, but he has always emphasized that the song is more fiction and is in no way autobiographical. I wonder if his students back then called him Mr. Sting. Now, the song also incorporates a famous literary reference. Let's talk literature. This is a nod to Vladimir Nabokov's novel, Lolita, which explores a man's obsession with a teenage girl, a theme that parallels the song's uncomfortable tone. Now, let's compare Don't Stand So Close to Me 86 to the original. The 1986 version has a slower tempo, creating a brooding and atmospheric sound. It also features synth-heavy production, leaning into the mid-80s digital sound, with drum machines and ambient synths, replacing the raw energy of the original song. Sting's vocals are much more mature and restrained in this version. Notably, the iconic guitar riff from the original is absent, replaced by smoother textures. Now, behind the scenes, there was some drama. The band recorded the song in pieces rather than all together in the studio. Sting recorded his vocals separately. There was also tension, as Sting had already moved on. He already had his first solo album under his belt. Stewart Copeland, the drummer, had broken his collarbone and couldn't play drums. To compensate, Copeland programmed the drums on a Fairlight CMI, a cutting-edge sampler synth at the time. Now, the Police confessed that they weren't thrilled with the final product. Reception, it was rather mixed. It charted pretty decently, top 25 in the UK, but most fans prefer the original. Over time, it became a bit of a curiosity. Interesting to hear, but not considered a highlight of their catalog. Now, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I actually, as I'm looking at the single right now, I'll be honest with you, I like this version better than the 1980 version, which is strange because I was born in 80, but that shouldn't influence in no way which song, which version I like better. No, I really like it. I think it's a great coda for the Police, even though there was tensions that were rising at the time, and there's never been a new recording. nothing at all by them since then, even though they did reunite in 2007 just to tour. That's it. Now, this track was produced by Lori Latham and the Police. Now, there is a B-side here. It's a live version of Don't Stand So Close to Me, which I've been trying to find out. I can't find anywhere on the internet as to when this version was recorded. I'm guessing it must have been recorded either during the final Synchronicity tour, or maybe it was perhaps recorded during the Zenyatta Mondatta tour. Well, this has been a lot of fun talking about this single with you. I plan on doing more episodes about 45 7-inch singles. Until our next deep dive, let's keep the conversation going. Let's preserve music connoisseurship together. Let's talk vinyl together. Until then, I'll see you on the B-side. But before I do that, let me play this B-side for you.